Okay, so what I'm hearing you say is you're frustrated that your older kids, your kids are getting older and they're not spending the quality time with the grandparents you'd like them to see. Is that kind of how you're feeling right now?
Yeah, because I just don't. I can't see that span of time getting any better. I know, and again, is that my fault? That I didn't try all along. I just they were the first one. He's always it always comes back to my first one. And thank you for letting me do this. You know what I'd be doing? I'd be talking to my cat.
Yeah.
And he sits and looks at me and goes, "No." And I'm like, "You're not helping." So this is good. I do appreciate the time. Like he was wearing buckets just in the womb. He would kick all the time, and he had issues that, his the cord. He's just always been busy. And I always said, "Oh, that will pay off when he's older." And I'm seeing the positive. So is my husband, but grandma and grandpa, he's growing up to be a good, he's still our child that likes to tread all the wrong water and that. But that's again, I'm not. He's got to make his own decisions and mistakes. I can't hover. I don't hover. I just hold it in all time. But when he was little, they just said, you got to do this. You're not disciplining. You got to spank. You got to do the spanking stuff. And we really were trying to just do timeout. Just the little bit we'd see them because they lived in Anchorage, Alaska, so we'd see them once a year maybe. And so and then they finally moved back down to Wisconsin, which I was really surprised. I thought they were going to move to Arizona, but I don't know. So I just, and so he's really hard to get going. And then the other kids, I don't know. Again, like I said, I personally think it's, it's going to come back. It was my fault or something, and I don't want that I want them to have a positive relationship. Again, I just need to know that it's not all me, that it's, some on their part too. I think maybe I wouldn't take it so hard,
Exactly. So I guess my question would be, how does your children feel? What is your children's attitude towards your grandparents? Are they resentful that they don't spend the time? Because I'm gathering you're right now pretty resentful towards your in-laws not spending the time that they should with your children.
Right. And yeah, they do. They don't even care anymore. I think. And I don't know. Did they get that from me, or is it just? And it's not. And it's not money or anything. They don't care. Because the two youngest ones, they always help out because their daughter has a lot of issues and stuff, and that's okay. They don't want that. I think they just see the favoritism so much. So they've seen that themselves. But again, is it because they're from me? I try not to because I do know I don't want to. I think those relationships are important, so I don't know.
So do you feel that your relationship with them is good? Your personal relationship with in-laws, how is that?
Okay. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, 5.
So I'm gathering just from how you're...
I would like to have a 10 relationship.
Yes, we all would.
Is that terrible? Again, not perfect, but better.
So what I'm getting, you're saying on a scale of 1 to 10, the relationship with your in-laws is about a 5 right now.
Yeah, static 5.
Fluctuating one way or the other. Any one time?
Usually, maybe more negative. Yeah. Okay. And I know. And then sometimes when I come and talk, with people, then I feel like I almost have to. I'm just telling you how it is because so many times I make it. Whoever, if I'm talking about someone, is sugarcoat it, and I just can't do that anymore.
So, have you discussed this with your husband? How does he feel about all of this?
A lot, and he tells me that's just how it is. So I'm just gonna have to deal with it. So, and I think because he's just dealt with it, and then we ended up arguing because I yell at him about it. And see, why should he? It's not his doing either. So
I mean,
am I just a terrible person? Am I a terrible person?
I don't think so. I mean, but this is about you. It's not how I feel. So I'm here to help you work through it.
Okay.
So
do you have any guideline? Do you have any ideas or suggestions that I could maybe try?
Well, maybe down the road, we'll come up with some solutions, but right now, we're trying to get how you're feeling about the whole situation and get some background on it, and then maybe further down the road, we'll be able to come up with a solution.
So the
That's-
next time?
Possibly, yes.
Okay, I really need something by Thanksgiving. Do you think we could do some things like in next week, so we could start looking at some ideas?
Possibly. I mean, we still have to do an assessment. We haven't done an assessment yet.
Okay.
That's kind of what they need to get done within the first session or two, so we're allowed it like 8 sessions, so by the end, we're gonna have a solution.
Okay. Thank you very much.
So, where,
So then,
um,
should I go schedule my appointment now?
well, let's talk about what we've discussed today.
Okay. Okay.
So, what you've told me so far is your relationship with your in-laws is kind of iffy at any one point. And some of your resentment is that the relationship with your parents is possibly affecting the relationship with your grandchildren. And I'm kind of gathering that they're resentful of your grandchildren because maybe one of them has a disability and has had some issues, and they don't agree with your discipline practices with that one child, possibly. Is that kind of
Yeah.
down the right line?
Yeah, and it's the second. Yeah, because our second one's got so he's the first one's always had to kind of be the leader, and I don't know, and he really loves his brother's special needs, but he always needed that second one always needed a lot of. So I could only tell the older one to be quiet so much. So then when Grandpa would get in my face about that stuff, it just got frustrating, you know.
Mhm.
And I mean, I'm okay with parenting help, you know, but it wasn't even help. It was just like, and then I could go on and on about the special needs outings. And when we've had like baptism, our youngest one, Grandpa invited all these people. My husband's at church at the other congregation because he has 2. And I was running around with my head cut off, the 4th child. No one was helping. And Grandpa says, "Can you get eggs? Oh, someone's here. Can you get coffee?"
Mhm.
And then my son Jordan decided to masturbate because he was littler. And Grandpa said, "You need to take care of that because there's guests here." And I burnt the baptismal gown, the family baptismal gown,
Mhm.
because I left the iron on it. So I could go on and on. No,
Okay.
sorry. Okay. No, but that sounds good. That's exactly what I'm feeling. So thank you.
Very good.
Okay.
So is there any more questions that you have for me? Our time is about up. Like I said at the beginning, our time is limited in our session, so if there's nothing else that you want to add for today, on your way out, you can meet with a receptionist and she'll schedule your next appointment for, I think it is next week, we'll meet again.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you. And I'll bring an outline for next week so I don't stray so much. How's that?
Whatever.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. That sounds like a plan.
Okay, very
Okay.
good.
Thank you.